Hello everyone. We are group 7. We will do the role playing today about domestic investigation. For the scene
He-
one,
Hello everyone, I'm the claimant who was for disconducted and failed to bank company's parking fees in full, and the difference is 33,603 ringgit and 4 cents.
the next scene 2.
Good morning. Hi.
Good morning.
I'm calling you today to have a brief meeting. Our group have received a warning that the total amount charged by the car park is incorrect. I would like to ask you to explain the problem.
Yes, according to the report of the global internal audit, our company has an expense 33,603.4 ringgit. It failed to dispose into the bank.
Yes, I remember that Masho is responsible for the parking lot charges.
Yes, according to her transfer letter and a company job description, this is indeed her work responsibility.
Yeah, Masho may have failed to comply with group's banking and collection policies. I propose that our company needs to investigate this matter.
Yeah, I agree to do a domestic inquiry into possible misconduct by Marshall, and I think we should to suspend her for 2 weeks.
Okay, I vastly understand the situation now. I will suppose the Marshal. Please also investigate this matter. Please set up domestic investigation team to meet. We need to obey action to prove Marshal whether there is wrongdoing.
Okay, I see. We will conduct an investigation into Masho area of responsibility from the company's HR department. More evidence must be obtained from the audit department. Our investigation procedures will strictly comply with the legal requirements. To ensure this is the validity of the investigation.
Yeah, okay, we will do that.
And scene 3.
Hello, this is Clement.
Hi, coming.
Manager, I have received a supersense notice. What's this matter?
I think the explanation is very clear in the notice. The company believes that you may have engaged in appropriate behavior at work. We need to have investigation to verify. Therefore, we have to discuss the suspend you for the appeal of 2 weeks while the investigation is in progress.
Okay, so can I be reinstated after the investigation is over?
Please pay attentionly. We will reply you in 2 weeks.
Okay, I see.
Scene 4. Clement requires an appeal because she doesn't recognize some of the obligations in the domestic investigation and asks the company to resume her duties and seek compensation from the company. And scene 5. Please invite the jury member company representative to come to the court. Ask Marshall to come to court. The company investigated the claimant for misconduct at work and imposed a suspension. The claimant seeks an appeal and asked the company to revoke the punishment of its suspension and demanded the compensation from the company. For this case, the company's domestic investigation report has been received. This court reviewed the records of the domestic investigation and verified the validity and accuracy of the investigation at its sitting. The date, time, and the location of the investigation, as well as other information, are detailed in the notice of the domestic investigation. In addition, the copy of the corresponding company policy and the relevant terms and conditions of the employment contract, which the employee can refer to determine whether he or she has committed wrongdoing. The evidence have been submitted to the claimant. The hearing will be held in the industrial court to determine whether the claimant is guilty. Sure, have you been notified of the domestic investigation?
Yes.
Are you aware of the allegations?
Well, yes.
According to the domestic investigation records, your company believes that you have misconducted during your employment. How do you define? Do you guilty?
Not guilty. I have explained the company the discrepancy between the parking fee charged by the payment system and the amount disposed in the bank because the workload has been increased recently and the work cannot be completed on time. I don't think the company can suspend me for this.
Do you want to call any witnesses?
No.
I will call two witnesses to incriminate the claimant. The claimant failed to receive payment from the deposited full. Regarding the Marshal's case, can you provide evidence of what you know?
Yes, we will present evidence as we know it.
In this case, ask witnesses to describe the Marshal's job duties and job description.
According to the page 12 of the domestic investigation, the Marshal's job description has been stated.
And on page 15 of the domestic investigation related to emails sent by the company to the claimant to Marshals on February 21, 2014. The Marshal's responsibility is to account for the collections received and to deposit the collections received in the timely manner in accordance with the company's policies and procedures.
Did the Marshal get their mail and understand their job responsibilities?
Yes, I understand. According to mail, I should record the amount of the transaction fee, check number, and so on, and make the dispute according to the company process.
Marshal was at work and failed to perform her duties, thus causing a problem with the amount of the fee. Does the witness have anything to add?
Yes, on February 16, 2015, the group internal editor was warned that was a discrepancy in the amount charged for the car park based on the evidence provided by the group internal editor. And after we received the complaint, the group internal editor began investigating the alleged wrongdoing.
Yeah, according to our evidence, claimant Marshals failed to bank current receipts, including receipts for November, December 2014 and January 1st, 2015 to January 13th, 2015. Marshals failed to fulfill deposit of the parking fees obligations of the bank.
Yes, I can prove that the Marshall has a shortcut of 33,603.4 ringgit.
In my evidence had confirmed there was a shortage of 33,603.40 ringgit between the amounts banked into FDSB's account against PFCC's per car per collections between November 2014 to 1st of 13 January 2015.
Isn't it true that you do not dispute that there was a shortcut of 33,603.4 ringgit for car parking collections between November 2014 and 13 January 2015?
Yes.
Refer to domestic investigation and witness testimony. Is it true that you did not dispute that the daily car parking collections between November 2014 and 13 January 2015 were not banked in a timely manner?
Yes.
You did not bank in a timely manner, as this is evident.
Yes.
So, Marshall, have you failed to perform your duties?
Yes.
Does Marshall admitted that your dishonesty was harmed the company?
Yes, I admit it.
The climate marshal failed to bank in the timely manner of the total receipt of 69,755 ringgit for the period from November and December 2014 and 1st to 13th January 2015 and resulted in a shortfall of 33,603.4 ringgit. The climate marshal failed to perform its duties and violated good conduct and integrity, broke the trust that existed between the employer and employee, and caused damage to the interests of the company. Evidence given by witnesses during the hearing. The claimant confessed to his crimes. Therefore, the company has no objection to the complaint. The allegations made by the claimant are true, and the complainant's misconduct is sufficient grounds for the company's dismissal of the complainant. The claimant's request for restatement and compensation was dismissed. That's all for our presentation. Thank you.